What's going on, guys? And Merry Christmas. So before we get into this video, you may be asking, why are you wearing 2 layers of clothing when your house should, or I would hope, is at least 70 degrees. It is pretty nipply cold here in Charlotte, North Carolina. But to answer that question quickly and swiftly, my wife fosters animals, and our pit bull, our foster pit bull, was in the middle of the road. Luckily, I did not get hit by a car, and neither did our foster pit bull. We are both home safely, and now we can get into this video's topic, which is VSTAR Universe Crown Zenith. Is this a hype train, or is this actually a set that can deliver? I'm going to go over a visual set list. I'm not going to pull it up on the video. I am simply going to go over it. Right off the bat, guys, I feel like I have a pretty good pulse on this set. Right off the bat, guys, I'm just going to say this. I think it is a hype train. Okay? Now, oh, my computer is not working now, so this is lovely. Let's see. Why is my computer not working? You may never know. Maybe my computer died, so hold on. Here we go, we got my mouse. Not sure why it's taking so damn long. Okay, bear with me, guys. This is a part of my unfiltered style and how I do videos. So I apologize, but my computer's being weird for the first time in a million years. Probably is fine. We'll probably restart. Fine. I just need another 30 seconds of your time because I am not going to restart this video. Let's go. So right off the bat, I can tell you guys 3 cards that I think are amazing in this set and that do make it a noteworthy set are the legendary dogs. I think that the 3 legendary dogs, Suicune, okay, here we go. I think the 3 legendary dogs, Suicune, Raikou, and Entei, are a massive hit. Also, notably, and no one really mentions this lately, is the Absol. I think the Absol art gallery is amazing. That card looks so good, so many beautiful colors. I'm really excited for it. The Mewtwo, that's pretty notable. Regigiga, that card looks pretty cool. The Deoxys set, those look really great. Okay, we're up. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to reopen some pages. I had everything pulled up, guys. I don't know why my computer decided to be a butthole. Restore my pages. God, I love this computer. Okay, here we go. Crown Zenith set list, and you guys can find this on justinbasil.com. Not really trying to sponsor him, but we're gonna go over this visual set list, and I'm going to look over all of these cards. In fact, I can even show you guys. Oh, let's flip this guy over. Okay, now we've got this guy on. Look at it like this. You guys can even look at it with me. So I'm gonna say right off the bat, okay, the art is amazing. The art does look really good. Is VSTAR a hype train? Is VSTAR Universe a hype train for the cost right now? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do not buy VSTAR right now. At least wait until they have some more waves of the Japanese set, or just wait for the English set to drop. But even the English set, I think, is not going to be $4 a pack. I think they're going to be $5 a pack across the board from at least the 3 videos that I've watched so far from hobby shop owners. It looks like this set is going to be $5 a pack, and it looks like it's not going to have a booster box. It's just going to be ETBs, boxes, bundles, not even sleeves. I don't even think there's going to be sleeves. I think it's just going to be like an extra expansion, which is stupid. They should have just made it a main expansion with a freaking booster box. Anyways, I've realized that when I do get monetized, some of my videos might not play because I curse a lot. So I might have to tone back my cursing, but I'm still going to have the same demeanor. Anyways, so the artworks are great. Here we're going over the commons. You guys probably aren't going to be able to see this, but we got a the Leafeon, the Eevee evolution, the Leaf type, the Grass type. I'm not really a huge fan of the Leafeon. Here we've got a reprint of the Brilliant Stars Charizard V right here. We've got the VSTAR right there. We've got this Radiant Charizard, actually looks really cool. That is a card I forgot to mention. I think that will be another hitter in this set. You know, we've got, the arts are beautiful. I'm not going to go off telling you every single card. You guys can do that research for yourself. I am breaking down this set, though, and giving you my raw opinion of what the set's going to be like. Again, I apologize for that brief little moment where I told you guys to chill. I'm getting my computer set up. It's been a rough night. So let me just preface with that. Some of these hollows look fantastic. I'm not going to go off on every single hollow, but the Entei hollow, the Kyogre hollow, the Mewtwo hollow, some of those look fantastic. And those are the regular hollows. This Kyogre V right here looks sick. We got our electric types right here. Nothing's looking too crazy. From what I've heard, for the VSTAR universe, a lot of people pulled this Zoroark VSTAR VMAX. Let's go down here. We've got that beautiful Mewtwo. We've got a return of the Fusion Strike, kind of the reprint Mew. Let's go down. Let's see. Beautiful artworks. I'm not going to go over all the artworks because they're commons. Don't have time for that. Honestly, just too tired. I forgot to go over this in the grass types, but the Scyther looks amazing. I love Scyther. Scyther he's bad to the bone. I can't say curse words, so he's bad to the bone. Scizor, also in the metal types. I don't know why he's not a holo. Make Scizor a holo. Like, that's one card in Darkness Ablaze that I really want still, is the Scizor VMAX. I think it's from Darkness Ablaze. Let's keep going. You've got some really great artworks of the Zacian and the Zamazenta. If you guys don't know, Zacian and Zamazenta are the kind of legendary dogs additions. They're kind of like wolves or dogs. One has a shield, one has a sword, or at least that's kind of how I take it. One literally looks like a shield while the other has a sword in his mouth. Those are pretty cool. We've got a Evolving Skies reprint of Rayquaza VMAX. That's pretty cool, actually, in my opinion. We've got the Eternatus Radiant card. I'm not really a big fan of him, so don't really care. Got a bunch of the normal types. Nothing really that I'm too pizzazz about. Trainers. Don't care about the little things they're doing with the trainers. They've got some cool full art trainers down here. Yada, 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 yada. Okay, now it gets spicy. We got into the Galarian Gallery. The Galarian Gallery is pretty darn cool, okay? This is where it gets tough to rag on the set. And I'm not really ragging on the set. I'm just critiquing it and also saying, don't give into the hype. There is always going to be there's always going to be a large amount of these printed. It's so hard for me to not curse. I thought for a minute, my channel is not monetized yet. It's not for kids anyways. I should be able to do whatever I want. Apparently I can't. Apparently I can't do whatever I want, which sucks, because that's what this YouTube channel is about. It's about my creativity and being able to do the stuff that I want to do. But anyways, going over the Galarian Gallery, see if I can zoom this in here for you guys. We've got this, that looks like a Voltorb. I'm not sure if that's Voltorb or Electrode. Don't care about him. We've got Magmortar in here. Don't care about him. Okay, this Lapras is sick. Let's see if I can put that up to the screen here. This Lapras is sick. He's like underwater. There's a island in the background. I think he's underwater. It's an absolutely amazing artwork. Really excited for that card, actually. And I think I'm going to end up buying the singles. I don't think that I'm going to rip open packs because there are so many cards in this set. I don't think you're going to have great luck, which is basically my thesis up to the end of the video. And you'll see that. I'm not going to super hype up the set. It's a beautiful set. There's a lot of great cards in this set, but I don't think they're going to fix the fundamental problem of Pokemon printing out too much stuff too fast, too soon. Only the influencers and the big YouTubers are people that are really benefiting from having content all the time. I'm benefiting from having content. If this set wasn't dropping and we didn't have another expansion dropping, I wouldn't have another thing to talk to you guys about. So it benefits me too. Okay, what's cool about the Magmortar is the Magmortar and the Electivire, at least I think that's what the other evolution is, from Electabuzz. they have two different kind of storylines with those two cards. One, they're gathering around the fire, and this one right here, and then in this one down here, they're together in a field. So that's pretty cool. Oh, this Mew is super sick. He's like taking a nap, and there's a bunch of Pokemon around him. And then we got this Lunatone right here, which is super dope. See some Gen 3 Pokemon thrown in there. And then we've got the Solrock, which is as well. I actually am a fan of Lunatone and the Solrock. I think they look really cool. I never used them in Gen 3. I thought they were weird when they first came out, but I think all those years going by has made me actually appreciate those two Pokemon. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't want those freaking notifications out. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah, I can zoom in on this big time. Okay. So, as you guys can see, we've got our Deoxys right there. He looks fantastic. That's another cool artwork. I'll give it to him. And since I really like the Mew, I am going to zoom in big time on that Mew so that I can show you guys what that's going to look like. Really pretty fantastic. Okay. And there's a lot to be mentioned here, but I'm really going for the ones I like the most. I will show you all these cards anyways, even though you guys can. I just told you what website this on. JustinBasil.com. You can find all this stuff. Okay. But really I want to talk about the cards that are hyped to me. But why, if there's only these cards that are hyped to me, why does it matter if I open the set? I can literally just order these 10 cards, be done with it, order a bunch of cases sealed or a bunch of booster boxes, make a great investment play for down the road, and then I have all the cards I want out of this set. As a collector, as an investor, this is my play. This is how I'm going to go about it. I might not even buy anything off the rip. Now, if there's a line going out the door that is long as heck at my hobby shop, I probably will be rethinking that. Like, okay, if everyone is buying this set right off the rip, but if there's no line, that's going to tell me that people are burnt out. And that is another video that I want to do, talking about how I think this hobby, how I think Pokemon and printing as much as they can, I think they're burning out the average collector trying to keep up. But here we go. Here we got my favorite card. Honestly, one of my favorite cards out of the whole set is this Art Gallery Absol. Absol kind of reminds me of Umbreon, dark type, really, really cool looking. Kind of looks like it kind of looks like the cousin of like an evolution. Like I just think Absol is really cool. And there's so many great artworks in here. There's so many. The Latias is great. The Miltank is great. Even the Ditto is great. This Ditto that's like a Numel. This Ditto that's like basically a Numel right here. That's cool because you would think that's Numel, but it's actually Ditto, which is crazy. Oh, that's actually sick. The Dunsparce is sick. There's a lot of good stuff in here. One thing that I think should be talked about, especially if you like cute Pokemon, is on the very end here, this Bibarel. This Bibarel is absolutely fantastic. I think that's great. But there's so many like basic Pokemon that are on here that are going to be a part of the art gallery. Okay, and I'm not a huge fan of the Leafeon or the Glaceon, but those are in here. They do look good. I will note. We've got some reprints in here. This is the card that I think is kind of like the Charizard of Brilliant Stars, the Lugia of Silver Tempest. You've got your Suicune right here. I tried to zoom that up as much as I could. Bruh. He looks so good. He looks so good. Suicune, so he's notable. And this for me is the collector that I am. These are the cards that I care about. The Raikou right there. That side profile. The Raikou and the Entei only have side profiles though. The Suicune is the only one that really has more of a 3D profile. The Leafeon is very good. For that reason, I'm going to pull up the Leafeon and the Entei next to each other because I honestly think they both deserve a mention. I think the Leafeon is so much better than the Entei, and I don't even really like Leafeon, so that's saying something. But the Entei, his background is really sick with the volcano. I mean, they did a number on this set. That doesn't mean it's going to be great for consumers. Just because this set has all these secret arts, like it doesn't doesn't mean that's going to be great for the consumer. Let's see. Yeah, we went over all those. Okay, here's 3 right here that are going to be popular in my opinion. The Deoxys and then the Mewtwo. These Deoxys right here, pretty badass. Mewtwo, I think we're forgetting one Deoxys, and I'll go over it again if I forgot it, but this Mewtwo is actually a continuation of a story. So in Brilliant Stars, there's the Charizard. See if I can reach him. I'm too lazy. In Brilliant Stars, there's a Charizard, and he's fighting Venusaur, right? So in the Charizard UPC, box right behind me, there's 3 promo Charizard cards. If you don't know what's in the Charizard UPC, I highly recommend looking into it. It's a solid investment, and it looks like an amazing box. I don't think it's really worth opening unless you really want those promo cards. Otherwise, go for it. I think it's a great sealed investment though, but there's one card in particular where Charizard is kind of curled up in a ball, and it looks like he's been defeated by Venusaur. Other content creators have talked about this, so this isn't an original idea necessarily, but they're right. That's what it looks like. It looks like he's curling up in a ball and he's been defeated in battle. So there's also a card where he is fighting Mewtwo, and he's up in the air shooting a fireball down a Mewtwo. Okay, now I haven't seen these cards in person because I haven't even opened up my boxes because I'm really trying to be a sealed collector. But this card right here, which is pretty cool to see it so up close, is the perspective of Mewtwo fighting Charizard, which is really cool. Yeah, this is going to be fun, me having to swap all my curse words for less vulgar words. We've got Hoopa, we've got Samurai, we got a lot of great stuff here. The Regigigas is sick. Yada 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 yada. Okay, most notably, you've got these gold cards, right? You've got these gold cards. You've got the legendaries Dialga, Arceus, Pialka, and Giratina. Not really a fan of any of those, to be honest with you. It would be crazy if I was super into those legendaries, but I'm not. Maybe it's because I didn't play the latest Diamond, Pearl, or the Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Maybe it's because I didn't play those that I can't appreciate it as much, or the new Arceus that came out. I'm just not a huge fan of those. And I think that they will grow on me, but right now I still have to let them grow on me. Just not crazy into them. So those aren't even like a huge chase factor for me. And those are the most expensive cards, notably in VSTAR Universe, and I assume in Crown Zenith. So that being said, I don't think it's going to be that hard for me to go after the cards that I want. And the same to you. I don't think it's going to be that hard for you to go after the cards that you want in this set. Some of the promo cards are right here. Got the Moltres, the Lucario, the Zapdos, and the Articuno. Let's see. Yeah, no, that is the Deoxys. Yeah, that's the Deoxys that I think I like the most. The one where he's flying up. I think that's really cool. I'm trying to think. Oh, of course. I would not forget you, little buddy. I'm so tired of seeing Babero, though. I don't care. I know that we have fans of Babero, okay? I know content creators that love Babero. There's nothing wrong with that. You can love Babero. I don't like Babero. I think he's useless looking. All right, so let's look at this cute little, but you know, it's hypocritical of me because I think that this is cute and I like this Pokemon too. So, you know, everybody has their thing. I respect that. Yes. They did this right. For sure. This Pikachu looks fantastic. He's having a great time. That is definitely going to be me as I swerve on opening thousands of dollars of packs and keep all of my stuff sealed. Oh yeah, I'm going to be a happy Pikachu floating on a leaf. Also, God, these Pokemon are just, some of these arts are so great because they're just, they just like they open a whole new culture of what Pokemon could be and what the artists are allowed to do, and that's pretty cool. Like this Miltank, he's just having a ball on his farm and just eating whatever. Like, man, I wish I had a farm. All right, let's see. The Magnezone is working in the factory. That's pretty cool. I think there's gonna be a lot more fans of these other cards, but for me, it's just so much hype. It's so much hype, and I'm not seeing it. Yeah, the Regigigas, all the Regigigas cards actually look really good. Trying to see if there's any of these commons that actually, in the steel types. Wait a minute. Oh, there you are. There you are. No, I was forgetting something. In the steel types, like Aggron, I really like Aggron. So there are going to be some normal rares that I'm really excited about. But for the most part, guys, I think that pretty much wraps everything up. You can let me know what you think. You can let me know what you think for sure. Turn this off before my computer does something else that's weird. You can definitely let me know what you think. I don't know. I think that this set is basically Pokemon just throwing another thing out there that we have to keep up with. And because it's the last expansion of Sword and Shield, you can't ignore it. You have to get it. It's going to be great. You have to get it. There's going to be a lot of good cards in it. And that's what I think makes it a prime example of a great investment. Like, it's got so much stuff. It's got a little bit of everything. But that's also the problem. It's got a little bit of everything. There's always that one chase card in every set, I feel like, that's come out so far that we really all want. Even in Evolving Skies, there was a lot of stuff, but really, let's be honest, it was the Umbreon. Okay? And I think the Rayquaza is super underrated. I think it's great. But it was the Umbreon. That being said, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what that card's going to be in this set. So I think it makes it really hard to, one, pick a firm thing that I'm going after in this set, and two, to complete a master set of this set, you're going to have to pull so many packs. You're going to have to open so many booster boxes. I think it's going to be the worst it's ever been in terms of that. I think you're going to be opening like 5, 6, 7 cases of cards, and like, how much is that going to cost? At $5 a pack, probably. Oh yeah, they're not doing cases, by the way, because everything is going to be from ETBs and boxes. This is going to be a hard set to try and complete. It's going to be a very hard set to complete. So I think people are going to be angry about that, first off. Second off, because the packs right off the bat are going to be on average more expensive, I think that's going to hurt. And then, let's see, just the hype train already with VSTAR Universe. I think it's going to get into the English set, and it's going to get into the US, and people in the US, they're going to freak out when this set releases. It's going to be nuts. I think that's the reality. I think that's what's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, that's going to tell me that people really don't care about this set that much. On the actual, the reality of it. If I'm at my hobby shop and I'm there at 10 a.m. and there's no one there but 2 other guys in their cars waiting for this set, guys, that's going to be just like Silver Tempest. There's going to be plenty to go around, and it's going to be a great set to invest in, but people are not going to be going crazy over it because they are burnt out. And that's a whole other video. That's a whole other issue. But not to be negative, but I'm being real with you guys. I think it's a great set. I think it's a great set. It's got a lot of beautiful artworks. There's no debating that. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to open up. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to try and complete. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to get your hopes up thinking that you're going to pull one of the more valuable cards, and you pull a bunch of trainer galleries and regular rare hollows. I'm playing devil's advocate here. From a sealed collector's point of view, it's a no-brainer. If you're going by my playbook, it's a no-brainer. And this is why it's a no-brainer, because it's got so much great possibilities. It's got so much stuff that you could gamble for. You know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon, in essence, it is a gamble. It's not an investment if you're ripping open every pack, trying to beat the system, trying to get that one card to make all of your openings worth it. You know, if you're doing it for fun, great, you know, whatever. You know, if you make content and you make revenue, you monetize your content, what do you care about opening a ton of packs? You're just doing it for the people. If I were in that position, I would love to open a ton of packs, but I'm not in that position yet. So I have to go from a common man's position, a common collector's position of, do I rip open a lot of packs and use my whole paycheck to try and catch up with this hobby? Or do I buy some products, keep them sealed, and in 3 to 5 years, that stuff is worth a boatload because of the possibilities inside of that sealed product? That's something that I want you guys to think about. Now, I am annoyed with how, we got back from another family function. It was a really nice time. We had a ton of food. We took photos. Our daughter got to play with somebody else's daughter, and it was great to watch the kids, run around. It was a great night. And then we came back and our foster dog disappeared, and that really changed my mindset. And it's a good thing that happened, because I came into this video a lot more realistic, and I do care about the community. And I don't want people to make the same mistakes that I made. And I made the mistakes early on of buying a lot of modern product and opening stuff up back to back to back to back, thinking I am spending more than most people would. I am buying product everywhere. I am gonna pull all the best cards. That did not happen. I didn't pull anything that was that good. All of my best cards have been bought as singles. That is the truth. These people pulling these cards out of a couple packs, out of like one pack, out of getting lucky, out of a 3-booster blister, that has never been me. And I don't know if it will be. I've pulled one alternate art, and it was a Celebi. And I don't even know what that was pulled out of, but I love the card. It's a beautiful card. But all the stuff that I open, I could have bought like 50 of those. So that's my point. That's what I'm trying to make to you guys. I think it's a great set. I think you should buy it. I think you should invest in it. But, look at the prices when the set drops. If it's crazy, it's probably going to go down. Okay? And when you're in your local hobby shop and there's not a line out the door, there's no rush. Okay? That stuff's probably going to be there. Get 1 or 2 products. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to get like 1 or 2 products, because I'm not playing this game with Pokemon. I'm not doing this anymore. And this is, the darker side of Pokemon cards in this hobby. And, you have to be brave to talk about this, because you don't want to upset people in the community. You don't want to, have, collectors and resellers and people that, want to push this product. You don't want to piss off a bunch of people. But the reality is, from the common collector standpoint, the set's craziness. There's too much going on, and it just feeds into the whole Pokemon is overprinting and just burning us out, in my opinion. The vintage hobby is beautiful. It's beautiful. I have an appreciation for all of it. I love all of it. I don't think there's too much going on in any of it. I think that any older set, any pre-2007 set, any pre-2008 set, your odds are pretty good, I feel like, to get something dope. More or less to get the cards that you want, to complete sets, that you want. And we've beaten this topic to a dead horse, we've pounded it, everybody knows the vintage sets was easier. Those times are past. They're gone. They're over. Unless you're a millionaire and you can just buy these sealed boosters for $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. That's how much a Skyridge box is sealed. If it's even real, if it's even authentic, if it's even sealed from the factory. $50,000. $50,000. That's people's salaries. Just to open cards, back in the day, you could probably complete a set with. Get all the cards you want. And, you know, those days are over. So we have to act differently now. We have to adapt now, and I think part of that is going after the stuff, keeping it sealed, and watching the market. You know, someone said this in the comments today, and I thought it was brilliant. And I think I'm making progress here. They said, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a couple products, and then I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna watch the prices." It's exactly what you should do. You should buy a couple things, watch the prices. You've got your set. If it goes crazy, and you know, who knows? It could go crazy. This could be big. You know, I could be wrong. I hope I am in some respects, because if the set goes crazy and everyone loves it, but my hobby shop is still empty and no one's lined up to pick up the set, I will pick them all up. If there is a craze and I can tell from social media, YouTube, online sales that this is a great set to pick up, you know, by the dozen, I'm probably gonna do that. But we just gotta wait and see, guys. You know, just be patient, wait and see. Scarlet and Violet is right there. We're gonna have a whole new thing to talk about, whole new cards, whole new designs, whole new sets. It's gonna be crazy. And for me, it's special because I've been collecting vintage, but I haven't been collecting modern, only within the past year or two. So that being said, I got into Sword and Shield, and I had to kind of catch up quickly. Like, I'm like, okay, this set is still here. I missed out on Rebel Clash, and I missed out on Sword and Shield base. Picked those up, picked up some ETBs. Now we're in the game. Then it was like, boom, Fusion Strike, boom, Chilling Reign, boom, Darkness Ablaze, boom, Evolving Skies. And then I was like, wait a minute. I really like this Evolving Skies set. And then I ended up buying like a case and like 7 more booster boxes of Evolving Skies off of a hunch, which was that this has Rayquaza. I really want Rayquaza, and it has Umbreon. So it's a double banger. I still think Evolving Skies was the Sword and Shield set. I honestly don't think it's going to be Crown Zenith. I don't think so. And honestly, it might be a good time to buy more Evolving Skies while people focus on Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is going to distract a lot of the modern collectors right when it comes out. And then you're going to get the neglect of these other sets. Even Battle Styles, Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign, they all have potentials just because of the bangers that are in those sets. I know people got terrible pull rates, but you know, if you're not going to buy the booster boxes and keep them sealed, just think about this. I've been thinking about this a lot today. You could buy Umbreons back to back to back. Yes, they are like $500 right now. Yes, they are probably at a price ceiling, but maybe they're not. Maybe they just keep on going up. They become 1,000, they become 1,500. Evolving Skies seems like it's not going to stop. So there are certain cards that I feel like I can just buy a ton of these, and then in 10, 20 years, these will be like $5,000, $6,000 cards. And say what you want about me, but I am treating this as a business. I don't have a lot of really high value cards. My collection isn't crazy high value. Like, it's not. People that have been in the hobby have very valuable collections, and they've done this in a certain way. They've gone after the very valuable chase cards, and I feel like people aren't talking about this. I feel like I haven't seen a single streamer or YouTuber talk about, should you be buying these cards back to back to back? Yes, absolutely. I think you should. Even the Brilliant Stars Charizard, I think that card is phenomenal. I think you could buy those, buy 10 of them for $150 a piece, $160 a piece, and then in 2 or 3 years they're going to be $300 or $400 a pop, especially in like a PSA 9. Obviously, you're not going to get PSA 10s back to back to back, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like the chase cards are where it's at as a collector and an investor, but I feel like the sealed booster boxes are also kind of a sure deal. People love mystery. They love to gamble. They love the possibilities. They love it. And I'm speaking, when I say people, I'm speaking the collectors that I've talked to, you know, people I've talked to online, people I've talked to in the shops, and then mostly my personal opinion and how I feel about collecting stuff. The amount of money that I have spent on modern product trying to catch up, trying to get the best cards, it is so tough. And people just, you know, people have been for a long time now saying, just buy the singles. And I think that's fantastic advice to regurgitate over and over. That is information that should be recycled over and over, because people just, it's just not clicking. People think they're going to pull that card. And we got to let Pokemon Company know, like, no, we're all going to buy this card on the secondary market if you keep printing out all these boxes that make it impossible to pull these cards. Anyways, I have ranted for too long, but I did what I set out to do in this video. I told you guys all about the set list for Crown Zenith. I told you what my thoughts were. I guess I still haven't really said the main chase cards. And in my opinion, and maybe I did, but in my opinion, I think it's the legendary dogs. For whatever reason, I think it does come down to the legendary dogs. I feel like those are some strong contestants in this competition of the best chase card in Crown Zenith. But anyways, that's why I have this channel. So I don't care if you don't like it or you disagree with it, but let me know why. Leave a comment. Let me know why. Let's get a discussion going in the comments section. I will reply to all of your comments genuinely. I'm not going to just click the autofill comments. You just, auto comment on somebody. Anyways, this video is 36 minutes. It's going to take forever to upload. Happy holidays, everybody. I do hope everybody had a great Christmas day. I'll say this once, I'll say it again. Peace out. And thanks for checking out my channel. Guys, when we're at like 650, I think, right now. Maybe 650. Or no, 550, which is huge. That's like literally like 50 subscribers since like last night or the other day. It seems like the channel's picking up exponentially now. Once we hit 600 subscribers, I will do another celebratory video. Shout out to all my fans, all my support, all the viewership and subscribers, and we will open another 2 packs of Silver Tempest. Man, this Crown Zenith, man, it's just got me thinking. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, and I think it's gonna be a hype train. Anyways, I need to go to sleep, and peace out, guys. I'll probably make a video tomorrow. Definitely make a video tomorrow. But I don't know. I got some stuff to think about tonight. I don't want to be too negative in 2 videos in a row, but God, it just feels like Pokemon is overprinting and too many sets coming out too often, and we just need a break. We need a break. We need them to just chill, and that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. We're just gonna get hit with another set and another set and another set. But it'll be good. It'll be good. I think for me, I'm going to try and get a little bit of every set in this round and be a little bit more calculated. I'm going to try and get a case of every release, or at least 1 box of every release, and then the case of the ones that I like the most. And I want to focus on vintage product again. It's fundamentally going to be more valuable. There's less of it. It wasn't printed into oblivion like the sets are now. Those cards are actually holding decent value, and like making sales on them makes way more sense than trying to make sales on modern cards. I know down the road modern is going to be a good investment, but for right here and now, for me to feel good about my collection, those vintage cards, like a first edition Charizard. I know I'm going off track a little bit. I just said goodbye like 3 minutes ago, but first edition Charizard, I want that card to complete my first edition base set so freaking bad. And there are people out there, people I've seen, eBay stores, I've seen people that have multiple first edition Charizards, tons of Shadows, tons of first edition cards that are like PSA 9, PSA 10, thousands of dollars. And I'm talking like collections worth like $500,000, $1 million. When you really start looking online, you realize like how big some collectors are. That might not even have a lot of seller feedback, but they have big collections. They have a lot of stuff listed. And I'm just over here like, bruh, I thought I was bougie as heck for just wanting a first edition Charizard. But anyways, peace out, guys. Hopefully we get that first edition Charizard in 2023. Did not happen in 2022. No matter how many times I said I was about to get it, no matter how many times I bid in an auction and lost. I remember the last one I bid, I lost the auction at $4,800. I was like, bruh, $4,800 for a raw card? You gotta be kidding me. This is cardboard. And I know I'm crazy for wanting to spend $4,800, but Damn, someone beat me in the last second. Anyways, peace out, guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching my videos. If you guys watched to the end, give yourselves a pat on the back. Have a great night, get some rest, and I'll catch you guys in the flippity flop.